Welcome to Tomorrow's Cities Capacity Strengthening course. This video will brief on the need for TCDSE, course, the target audience, its objectives, the format of the course, its contents, and development in the course so far. By 2050, 70% of the world's population will live in cities. 60% of the urban areas where these people will live are yet to be built. And 95% of this rapid urbanization will happen in developing countries. Now is the time to plan these future cities. Why is there a need for TCDSE? Prior to delving into the course material, it's essential to grasp the concept of TCDSE, Tomorrow's Cities Decision Support Environment. TCDSE is a flexible framework to support inclusive and evidence-based decision for urban development, leading to a low disaster risk and more equitable future. In the first step, future visioning, the community forecasts the potential future of the city by discussing and developing plans for urban development. Then, technical experts detail these visions in the second phase into refined visioning scenarios that have a stronger quantitative and spatial foundation. These visions detail construction of houses, anticipated population, essential infrastructures, and industrial areas incorporating community aspirations. In the third step of impact assessment, experts and scientists calculate the impact of natural hazards, also incorporating the effects of climate change. Using a sophisticated computer-based approach, they determine the potential human, physical, social, and economic damage these hazards may cause. In the fourth phase, the impact results, presented in familiar metrics, are shared with stakeholders for discussions on migration policies, implementation challenges, and adjustments of the urban plan to minimize disaster risk. This capacity strengthening course is based on the TCDSE framework. Why is the course needed? To successfully utilize this noble decision support environment, DSE, and expand its reach within cities and urban areas, there is a need to institutionalize the developed TCDSE through standardized training and awareness programs. These programs will provide cities, urban areas with the capacity to adapt the framework and create their own versions based on the scenarios specific to their particular context, and ultimately ensure cities, urban areas are self-sustaining. With this aim, the TCDSE course has been developed to together train the city professionals from various disciplines and/or institutions. Who is the intended audience of this course? The course refers to participants at all levels engaged in urban planning, development, and disaster risk reduction sectors in the city. They could be people's representatives from cities and governance officials from provincial and city level development and planning authorities, city officials, experts associated with urban planning, development planning, building officials, infrastructure experts, public works, utilities and services, etc., such as engineers, architects, urban planners, GIS experts, geologists, social mobilizers, social activists, DRR officers, researchers. Other Tomorrow's Cities and city stakeholders such as Tomorrow's Cities Hub members, academia, INGO and NGO members, private sectors, designers, urban planners, builders, infrastructure developers. What are the objectives of the course? People's representatives, policymakers, and decision makers will be able to recognize the importance of risk-informed urban development planning to minimize future disaster risk through TCDSE model with special consideration for urban poor. They, along with city planner, developer, DRR officials, will be able to create development visioning through participatory approach and engagement with communities for agreed risk from future disasters. City planner, developer, DRR officials will be able to engage themselves and guide, communicate with other experts in creating detailed scenarios on future urban development planning, physical, socio-economic, cultural, historical, political, environmental aspects, conducting hazard, vulnerability and risk assessments through different computational models, and facilitating risk agreement process with city stakeholders. Trained new city partners will be able to facilitate the TCDSE process and implement different components of TCDSE in new cities. What does the course contain? It comprises 4 independent modules in essence. The duration of the course is 11 days, around 42 hours in total. M1 is about future visioning. It's aimed to enable the participants to implement the TCDSE's approach and methods to deploy future visioning in their city. It is a 3-day, around 13 hours course. M2 is on visioning scenario development. It will impart knowledge on development of visioning scenarios based on policies, existing trend and generated exposure data. It is a 2 days, around 9 hours course. M3 is about multi-hazard physical and social impact assessment. This module aims to interpret the components of the computational model, which includes hazard modeling, physical and social impact assessment, and their interpretation through impact metrics, and to familiarize the participants with the development TC computational platform. It is a 5 days, around 16 hours course. M4 is on risk agreement and visioning scenario assessment. It will comprehend the risk agreement methodology as well as define the steps to deploy the related workshop. It is a 1 day, around 5 hours course. What is the format of the training? The training courses have been designed such that they can be conducted in person as well as in an online format effectively. Where are we now? This course has been developed under the leadership of National Society for Earthquake Technology Nepal NSET Capacity Strengthening Team with the support from the national and international team of tomorrow's cities like social science experts, hazard and exposure modulars, vulnerability and risk modulars, urban planners, and GIS experts. We have around 35 instructors from different cities of tomorrow's cities like Kathmandu, Istanbul, Quito, Nairobi, Nablus, Edinburgh, and London. With the progress of the training, more and more instructors will be developed globally. A set of standardized course materials has been developed. It consists of the workbooks, PowerPoint presentations, and lesson plans for all 4 modules. The online trainings for modules M1, M2, M3, and M4 have been successfully completed in Rapti, Nepal, Nablus, Palestine, Chittagong and Cox's Bazar in Bangladesh, and Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, training over 400 participants in the TCDSE course as of March 2024. This concludes our brief introduction of the Tomorrow's Cities Capacity Strengthening course on TCDSE. We will delve into the specifics of each module in the upcoming videos. Thank you for watching.